everyone. How's everyone doing today? Today is an incredibly cold and wet. At least it's not snow. Let me just clean my jar. I know I might have been a minute or two early, but that's okay. I wanted to tell you, I had this candle that I purchased from TJ Maxx or Marshall's, and I want to give it away as a present, but it's quite ugly as it is. So I decided I would dress it up, and there are many ways that you could dress this up. You don't have to use what I'm using only. But paint would definitely be something that would be paint would be something that would probably, hold on one second, I'm having problems with this. Okay, now I'm fine, I think. Paint would probably be something that you would need. Let me try and get a better setup. Okay. Oh, hi, Robin. It's horrible. It's horrible. I'm freezing. My bones are freezing. But as I said, you don't have to use WoodUBend, which I'm using. I'm using some paint from Paint Art. Decor Metal. I've decided to use a blue today. Although chocolate was another color that I thought of. But we'll stick with blue because it goes with silver and it goes with gold. But you could use ribbons. You could put a ribbon around here. You could use rhinestones like this. And you could just do it at the top. I decoupaged part of mine because we're going to be painting, and I'd rather paint on decoupage on tissue paper than on glass. You could use round beads. You could use the, what's it called? The thick rope. Rope would be another thing that you can use. There's a multitude of things that you could use, but today I'm going to be using decoupage and WoodUBend, and all I did was using ceramic decoupage varnish and glue. I just put some around the edge, around this, and now I'm ready to paint it. So I'm going to paint it and set it aside, and no, actually I should measure, shouldn't I? Now let's talk about the WoodUBend. There's one I really want to use, which is this one, the cherubs. I really love this one. And maybe this one, but I think these two together might be too much, so I might use something like this on either side of the cherub and maybe leave some gaps. I have a heart one, but I don't think I want to use that. But right now, these are the three pieces I'm thinking of working with. Now you're wondering probably, what am I going to do for the top? Well, I found a WoodUBend that just fits around here, and it's like a clock, but not really. And inside, I'm just going to put this glass and this piece of jewelry. But first, I want to paint this, and it smells really nice. So let me paint this. Hopefully I'll only need one color. I mean one coat. What am I talking about? I was going to decoupage this as well, but thought, no, let me try it without. And we'll probably need 2 coats. By the way, my name is Rima Bechara. I'm the owner of Walls and More. And if you're looking for some Christmas gifts on my page, hi Hazel, you've got an hour left of, no, 2 hours left of shopping. I have an auction that you could look at, and if you're interested, I'd appreciate your thoughts, your ideas, and your purchases. So thank you very much for all your support, everyone. And we'll just get on with doing this. Hi Betsy, how are you? I'm just heating this up, or drying this out. Because I'm going to give it a second coat. And I'm using Decor metal, and the color is called turquoise. And I really like these Pentar paints. Hey Lynn, how are you? I hope you're doing well. How is Holly? I am going to paint the base. Well, not the base, but the side. But I'll wait till the rest of it dries up. And then start on this. This, as I said, I've already decoupaged, but most of it will not show through. And the reason I decoupaged was because it's easier to apply paint on decoupaged paper. This is just tissue paper. Than it is to do it on glass. And I'm going to dry as I go along. And I will clean up the edge, of course. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Hours went by so quickly that I don't remember what we did. Oh, just 1 second. Just... So, as you can see, I'm just painting the base right now. And then we will heat up the WoodUBend. And I'm going to paint it the same color. That's going to be my base color, but I think this needs a second coat. Yeah, it will. The weather has been yuck, yuck, yuck. I just can't take it anymore. We need to find a better way of dealing with this weather. I almost dipped my brush inside of my candle, so that's something I'm going to have to watch out for. And as I, oops, didn't I just say I need to be careful? Well, it's going to need a second coat anyway. So this is the top part. Hi, Kelly Cat. Hi, Rick. Oh, I've got to move this out of the way before I touch it again. How are you? I was thinking about you today. Well, I've been thinking about a lot of people today. So this is a piece of WoodUBend. And as you can see, my, and I'll bring it back again, my cover for my candle is not flat. And we'll see how this works with it. And if I've missed saying hello to anyone, I'll check again as soon as I finish painting this. And who's ready for snow? I know we didn't get snow. Betty, did you get snow? Make sure that you get all your pieces, all the parts that you need to paint together. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you? So has anyone started their Christmas shopping or finished their Christmas shopping? Yeah, it's still raining here. But it's so cold. Oh, I do remember what I did on Saturday. I bought a new gas stove. Mine was still functioning, but I needed a better one that operates more with my lifestyle. This one just took forever to do anything. And let me dry this. Yeah, it feels yucky here. It's not 18, but it feels horrible. We don't have snow. It's still raining. All we've had is really cold, horrible cold. Oh, I want to clean up the everywhere before we go anywhere. And finish painting this. And as I said earlier, you can use anything. You can use clay. can use ribbons like I showed you. You can use rhinestones. You can use those Dollar Tree mesh things. So it doesn't have to cost a lot for your embellishment. But you could do it for any season. It doesn't have to be just for Christmas. And I'm going to put this here. Remove this. And let's measure and see what we need and plan it out. Why is this in 2 pieces? Oh, I just broke one of mine, but that's okay. Okay, so this one fits here. This one, I obviously have enough. And this one, let's just measure out some. So who started their Christmas shopping? And if you've noticed, I've put this on metal because it heats up faster. You see, that's enough to roll it around and see how it bends. That's the beauty of WoodUBend for me. And cutting it with a pair of scissors is definitely another advantage. So this is going to go on here. And then we'll glue it on. So I have to paint this. And then let me cut these more to size. So that we can paint them. I mean, right now it looks like nothing. These are a little bit thicker, so they take longer to heat up. Look at how thin this is. And this is one of my favorite WoodUBend trims. It's all cherub. Just want to put it down. This one is just about the right size, so I'm going to flatten it as well. Okay. And I've been asked, how long does it take to cool down? As it's the same amount of time as it takes it to heat up. That's how quickly it, or how slowly it cools down. Donna, how are you? I haven't seen, I saw your new profile picture. You look beautiful. Okay, and look at this. Just snip. So I'm just going to set these two down so that I can paint them flat. And I just want to give my candle base another coat. Oh, you're welcome. How are you doing, my friend? How's the weather in Canada? I need to be careful not to paint my hands again. So I'm just going to dry this and flip it over. I mean, it doesn't really need a second coat, does it? No, because we're going to, well, let's just do it. It's better. Okay, it's just better. And the other good thing about putting on the tissue paper is it takes longer for the heat from the candle to reach the WoodUBend. I don't think it would do anything anyway, but you never know. So I'm going to put this down and start working on these. And there's a lot of details on these. The color I'm using, as I said, is the Pentart Metal Decor Matte in turquoise. I almost did chocolate, but I changed my mind. And what I'm first going to do is put the top and the bottom, which is going to be these two molds, and then center the middle one. So nobody's told me, are you Christmas shopping? Have you started? Have you finished? Give me ideas of what to buy adult children. Nobody's doing shopping. Nobody's doing anything. If you're saying something, I am not seeing anything on here. No, okay. Yeah, Elizabeth, I just saw it. I had to refresh. Thank you, Betty. Oh, that's good, Betty. No, I won't melt the wax. I will not. I think it takes a little bit more than... that to oh, you are? Oh, Donna, how do you make your candles? Well, and what kind of candles? And on this trim, I need to remember to do the bottom side and the top side. Now, of course, you can also decoupage the glass with decoupage paper and embellish it this way with decoupage paper and some bling. Oh, wow. Hi, Patty. How are you? Oh, what kind of ornaments? I'm going to have to ask you to teach me, Donna. Because I love scented candles. And there's a particular make that is so expensive that I get from, well, you can find them now here, but before, 10 years ago, you couldn't find them here. I used to get them from Paris or London. This one's almost done. Just making sure that all my edges are completely, not just my edges, but all my areas here are done. And then this, the edges here, is that the ends, or rather, not the edges. And then I'm going to dry them. Okay. Yeah, oh, I forgot all about Thanksgiving. I haven't seen you guys in such a long time then. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. We went to my daughter's in-laws that also happened to be friends of ours from before my daughter became their daughter-in-law. Hello, Miriam. How are you? Oh, that's nice, Lynn. We want to see pictures. We want to see pictures, please. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, because I definitely want to do candles. That would be fun, ladies, would it not? Okay, so one would go here. But I want to put this on first so that I don't go. Oh, well, look. I didn't put it on well enough. Let me just get... I'm going to put this on here. And put... and put this. Oops, oops, oops. So I'm just applying wood glue. This one happens to be from Hobby Lobby. No, not Hobby Lobby. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby. From Dollar Tree. I didn't get the chance to go to the hardware store yesterday because I was babysitting Nicholas. So I'm going to heat this up and we're going to apply it. 25-cent things? No, I didn't see anything for 25 cents. What kind of things? I didn't even know they had 25-cent things. Just want to make sure. No, I didn't even know about it, Betty. I should have heated this up a bit more. Oh, no, I didn't. Black Friday, I did not leave the house. I don't usually like going anywhere Black Friday because I can't stand the crowds. I don't think anything is worth saving. For me, at least. I just I just can't handle them. Just want to remove this. And I can touch this up with some paint as well. Oh, they're already at $1.50 at our store, Betty. So this is what we have. I'm just going to add a little bit of paint because just want to make sure everything is well covered. And then leave that here. This will be cleaned off. And let's do the second one. I'm going to apply the glue again. Leave my paintbrush. Yeah, I did some online shopping. What did I buy? I'm trying to think, what did I buy? I'm going to heat it up. See, it's beginning to bend. Why is this not letting, I'm just going to put this here. And it's going to need another coat of paint too. Let me just do this. And no, I don't think so. Donna, I don't think so, because I also put some tissue paper. And I'm sorry, Patty, I'll try not to speak when I have the gun on. It's like putting, if you put decoupage paper on a, candle, and you put the Pent Art candle glue on there. It doesn't, it's supposed to be not fireproof, but fire safe, in that it melts all inside. It's glass. I don't think so. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. So you can see how well glued this is, or at least I think you can. I keep doing my things on the side, don't I? I have to learn to do it in the middle. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to place this in here and glue it on, and then add this just for some height. But I'll do this after I do the highlighting here. So far, this is what we have. And around the trim, I am going to add something as well. So hopefully it will look good. All right, let's try another one. The bottom one. But let me just make sure that my glue is working, because all of a sudden, oops.
For second following the Thanksgiving Day holiday.
Sorry about that. Well, my TV decided to come on all by itself. I must have pressed a button. Okay, let's put this here. This one is turquoise. Oh, Patty. Oh, okay. No, it's Decor metal matte and turquoise. But there's also a very similar one called Aquamarine by Folk Art. If you didn't want to wait for your Decor metal paint, which I have in my shop, by the way, just in case. Let's put some glue. My hands look really great, don't they? So stylish. Okay, let's do this. Oh, great. Thank you, Patty. I'm so glad. I'm just going to hold it down. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. I want it right at the very, oops. Elizabeth, it's my first one. And I'll clean this up. Okay, I'm just pushing it in, making sure. And then cut it. I should have cut it a bit more, and I will. Just a very thin slither. You know, you can always stretch WoodUBend if you cut it too short. It stretches. It still looks like nothing, doesn't it? And now comes the part that will make it I might have put too much. Not I might have, I definitely did. Okay. And let's see how we're going to center this. And I have to make sure that I put this way up, because I have a habit of doing it wrong. Just want to make sure it's all the way around level. I'm just checking. Yeah, that looks about level to me. Oh yeah. Wait till we put the highlight. And I just need to cut here. Just want to remove the part underneath. So that we make a good cut. And we will obviously, heat it up and add the paint. Might have to cut some more. Let's see. There was another part I wanted to add. Now I'm going to put the stone, where was it? This one on, But I'm still not sure if I'm using this to put on here, which means I'll do a silver. Look at this. Oops. And it still hasn't melted, by the way, just to let you know. But that might be a bit too much. Or the other option is I have this one, which I don't know if it'll work with this. No, this does not work. Let me see if I have a gold one. Not this one. I have a bright gold one that might work. Let's put the, this one might work. Let's put the highlights on and then we'll decide. So what I thought was this would be a good color. And let me just get a... Good night, Hazel. Have a nice evening. Thank you. If I heat up the trim on the glue. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's put this on here. And I'm just highlighting the numbers, the Latin numbers. And let's do look at the details, how they pop up. Thank you. Oops. Jamil talak mate yani ana am bashtaghil. And on the decoupaged tissue paper, you can also highlight it. I'm doing a brass. Because of this. This is my, this is what started this whole thing. And I'm just doing this very lightly. losing. I should put this on my on here. So look at this. And I know I still have cleanup at the top and the bottom. And I'm just going to just add a little bit here. Hopefully that won't impact. Now I'm going to glue this on, and we still have, I want to see how this works. No, I don't like this. I might like the first one better. But then this won't go. This won't go if I do this. But I like this better. Well, maybe I'll have to find something else. And I'm going to use, thank you. I'm going to use B7000 as well. Because if they close it and it's hot, the glue might come off. Let me just estimate how much I need so that I can cut. And this will help hide this two-level thing. So let me just add a little bit more. Just going carefully around the edges. almost done. Just going to cut. I'm just pushing in the edges so that we don't get a gap. Like this. And I think I'm going to have to find something small here. And let me glue this on. I just like the idea of the stone, giving it some height. And I don't really want to move it too much. But I think something, let me see if I have anything here. Nope. Something like this, but with more, I mean, this could work too. I don't know, I'd have to think about it. But what do you think of this? Look at this. Oh, this needs a little, but I do want to put maybe a small brooch or a small something. So what do you think? I'll come back tomorrow and buff it and clean it and post a picture. But this is what it looks like. And I will post pictures tomorrow after I finish cleaning it up. So have a great, great evening. Yeah, but the thing is that people will start pulling the can like this, and the finial I don't think is strong enough unless I drill a hole, which I don't want to do. But I really like this. I might add a little bit more, I don't know, something. I'm just going to push these in. But I'm quite happy with how it turned out, considering that what it started off as. I'm trying to see if I have something here, but all I have is Christmas stuff. I mean, there's this, that's a pine cone, but I don't really like that. Nope. I don't know, I'll find something tomorrow and I will post it and show you. Thank you so very much for joining me. There's about 50 minutes left to the end of the auction. So if you're interested, please go over to the auction section of my page and start or finish your Christmas shopping. I'm thinking of something like this for here. Betty. Something like this. But not this color. But I'm sure I'll find something. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, and I will see you all tomorrow on YouTube. We need to finish off our fabric paper. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Stay safe, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.